Hello, Tiger teachers. I am so excited about my presentation today. I am here to talk to you about Gale in context, not just literature, though. We're going to focus on literature today, but Gale in context has so many things that you, as teachers, can take advantage of. And so, for our monthly educational moment here at Boynton Beach Community High School, we are looking at this um, subscription database that the school district library media services pays for our school and for everybody in the district. So let's just delve in a little bit. So I am Charlotte Lockhart, your library media specialist here at Boynton Beach Community High School, and I'm happy and delighted to serve you. So in this serving, my goal is to provide trainings for you on things that would help you in your classroom as a teacher and also to help your students. So here we go. Today we will talk briefly about our resource overview. We will look at the platform by doing a platform walkthrough, and we will do a wrap up. So let's get started. So in order to access the Gale database, you will go to your district portal, sign in just like you do to look at your mail, to go to PeopleSoft, and you would find this particular tile here that is Gale Research, right? So we would, if you don't see it on your towel bar, then you will actually choose find the app here and you would look for it. Okay. So then you would actually find your school, which is Boynton Beach Community High, and then you would click to access that. Okay, so your Gale in Context for Literature offers a holistic approach to learning literature. So you have your secondary ninth grade through 12th grade leveled resources from basic to advanced learners, and you can browse your topics and search consistently within your Gale in Context resources. You can access full text titles, right? So you can actually read an entire book here with your students. They do have excerpts as well, and we will talk about that in just a moment. And it's fully integrated with Gale in Context for educators. So let's take a deeper look at this. So on this particular screen, you see how the Gale in Context for Literature looks. As a teacher here at Boynton, not just your librarian, but the teacher of the journalism classes, I use Gale in Context opposing viewpoints because I want my students to be able to see the news and everything that's going on around them, and to be able to dissect it, to talk about it, to break it up, to read articles about it, to be able to watch videos on it, to be able to see photos of it for talking points. So this is a robust type of program here. So Gale in Context Literature, as an example, provides context so students can explore the world surrounding the literature through work overviews, news and magazines, author biographies, images and videos, literary criticism. It is just amazing. And as you see on this side, when you go into Gale in context for literature, you're going to always have a topic of interest, which we will see in just a minute when we do the live view. You will have your quotes and questions pertaining to literature, and then you will be able to browse topics. You also have the support for the curriculum. Your topics are related to literary themes and devices, eras, and movements. Allow students to think critically, which That is what high level learning is all about. You don't want to just give them the information, but you want them to be able to give the information back to you so that they have critically analyzed the information. So this helps to point them in the right direction for that critical thinking about the writing process and key text pieces. So you also will find in here plot diagrams and character maps that allow students to better follow the text and see the developing themes. And finally, this particular platform empowers your learners through research tools, including the ability to highlight and make comments on notes, your topic finders. You're able to translate into a child's primary language. The use of Google and Microsoft integration. So if a student has gone through and highlighted a whole article and made comments about the different pieces to that article, then they can in turn download it to their Google Drive. So it is totally integrated with Google and Microsoft to allow students to be organized and effective in their research process. So the homepage looks primarily like this. You have your basic and advanced search at the top. Then you have your topics that you can browse, your browse topics button. Then you also have your quotes and questions area of the screen. And then you have your ability. I jumped off of that. Don't know how. So let's go back to that. You have your ability to be able to browse your topic browse section. So in this particular example, you see that we have over 284 genres of topics that they can browse. Okay, so when they click those particular buttons to browse topics, then this is some of the things that you find under this is just literature. I'm so excited that they gave us this. This was made live in October, and I am so happy that it's back because it is amazing. Did I say it's amazing? It is amazing. So feel my energy because I'm very excited about this. And if you tell the students that this is on their portable tile too, where they can do their own type searching of topics to improve their presentations, improve their essay writing, all of that is here for not only you as an educator, but for the students as well. So let me get back on topic because I get off. Okay, so here on this particular screen, you see the browse topics. So these are the topics that you find under the Gale in context literature. So you have African American literature, you have Asian and Pacific Islander literature. So all of these different topics, autobiography and memoir, your feminist literature, which I have a daughter who would love that, your indigenous literature, graphic novels. I mean, just look at it. This is amazing. So, and under this particular tab, they can browse by topic type. So you notice that you can search by genres, eras, English language arts, and themes. You can also choose the topic that you want to. Let me go back a slide. Let me just go back one. Okay, you can actually choose a tile to see the related topics that are underneath that particular type. Okay. All right, so let's look at this. So say for instance, I click on one of them, right? The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian. So you have your topic and title overview here. You have your full text if it is available for that book. You can also watch a video if there's a related video attached to the book. You have your essential questions related to the topic. Okay, let me just calm down. You have your essential questions related to the topic. You also have your related topics to enhance the research and discovery. You have your organized content buckets. So what does that mean? So in this particular bucket for the absolute true diary of a part-time Indian, you're going to have your reference. You have 8 references in here. You have 3 biographies. You have a plot summary. You have your websites. You have your infographics, your magazines, audio, news, images, literature criticism. This is all in their bucket. So whenever they're looking to do a presentation or write an essay on this book, everything that they need is right here in this bucket for them to use. So the way that I used to do it, if I were asking my students to do an essay on a topic, then I may tell them that they need 3 references. They may need 3 websites. I need you to find 2 magazine journals in order to help you write it. And then I need you to find some news topics. Okay. So everything that they need could be right here for them to have all the information that they need to write their paper. Okay, so I think that I covered all of them. Yep. So let's go to the next slide here. Okay, we already did this. Right. Okay. Yep. So we're gonna go to the next slide. Maybe it's not going to the next slide. Maybe I've upset it. Okay, here. All right. So the great thing about this is that through the district portal, you can access this information anytime, anywhere, on any device without ads or paywalls, anything like this. This information is clean and pure for you to synthesize or to use. So, before I say thank you and end this presentation, though, I'm going to exit out of here and I am going to go over to my tab, and I actually want to show you something that is awesome. I want to show you the support for Gale.com. I want to show you what it looks like actually when you're in here. So what we're doing right now is we're going to go to product support, and then we're going to choose browse products. I think, that's not what I want. Let me go back. I want to go to, yeah, I do want to go to browse products. And then I want to go down to, let me see if I'm in the right place. I want to go to lesson plans is what I want to do. So let me just make sure that I'm in the right place. I don't think I am. So I'm going to go back. There's just there's so many things here for you to use, but I'm going to go to the training center and I'm going to do browse by product. And that's what I just did. So let me try again. Browse by type. Okay, lesson plans. This is what I really want to show you. So if you go right here to lesson plans, then you will see that there are all kinds of lesson plans for you to use with your students. So you can do, like, we have like History Month coming right now. You can do the Civil Rights Leaders lesson plan, and it'll tell you that it's in the Gale in Context biography section. These are all of the offerings that are in there. I absolutely use opposing viewpoints and global issues, but there are just so many things in here. So this is just a well of information for you. And then the last thing that I wanted to do is I actually wanted to go to the portal tile and actually give you a live view of what it looks like. I did show it on my tiles, but on my presentation, but I want to show you. Let's see if I can get this to go. It says my site can't be reached. Isn't that interesting? Okay, here it is. I already have it up. All right, so let's go to, so if I do not see it as one of my towels, then I can just go right here and I can choose Gale and it comes up Gale Research. I can put a star by it to make sure that it's favored on my portal, and it will come up right away. So this is what it looks like for our school. So you have Gale in context science, global issues, high school opposing viewpoints, science, Gale ebooks, literature, African American collection. I mean, it doesn't end. Health and wellness. You have some culinary arts. Can you believe that? So we have books and authors, just all sorts of things. But I'm going to go to opposing viewpoints. Okay, so in my particular class, I teach two classes in case you didn't know. In my two classes that I teach, I'm always encouraging the kids to just not report the school news, but report on things that are happening in the country, in the world, right? Issues that they really should know about and be able to have conversations about that occur in our news. So if I go right here, the first part of this, issues of interest, is going to give me three quick items that we could talk about in class and maybe do a news story about. So self-driving cars is one of them. And I can explore that topic, or I can look at the Roe versus Wade decision on abortion, which can be political. So you might want to try to stay away from that kind of stuff in class. And political corruption is another one. But that's not what I'm limited to. If I go down here, I can browse all 438 issues that are topics in this right now. So we can talk about some safer topics like air pollution or nuclear energy. We can talk about this science and technology. What else is in there? So if I click there, then you will see that we have human genetics, we have hacking and hackers. I wish that I could find something about cell phones. So if I go down in cell phones in schools, there it is. So let me tell you what happens with this. So when I click on cell phones in school, because I'm always talking to my kids about how they cannot seem to like put their phones down. So we could explore this topic a little deeper so that it's not just what Ms. Lockhart says, but it's actually news, right? It's like journals and articles on it that talk about the cell phones and a huge nuisance and a powerful teaching tool. Those are like trending articles, infographics, like all of this stuff is in here for your students to explore. So there are 1,778 news articles. You have videos about it, about this particular topic. So there is no reason where your kids have to feel like they have to go over here and they have to go over there anymore. It's all in your buckets in one place on your screen, and they can use it to improve their essay writing, their debates in class, their presentations, PowerPoints, whatever you have them doing, they can use Gale in context to do it. So I hope that this has been helpful to you. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to send me an email, stop by. I have an open door policy unless I'm recording like I am now and I have people outside the window waiting to come in. But I just want to say thank you for joining this particular session. And I hope that you will increase our usage on this campus of Gale in Context. Thank you.